You are listening to the William Gomes Podcast. I am William Gomes and I'm grateful to have you here. Today, I want to talk about how autistic people process information. This is a topic that sits quietly behind many of the differences we see in communication, social interaction, and learning. Information processing refers to how the mind takes in what is happening around us, makes sense of it, and decides how to respond. For many autistic people, this process works differently, not incorrectly, not inadequately, but differently. And when we understand these differences, the autistic experience becomes clearer, kinder, and more deeply human. One of the most meaningful differences in information processing is the need for clarity. Many autistic individuals rely on straightforward, concrete information to feel grounded in a situation. When instructions are vague, when expectations are hidden, or when social messages rely on hints rather than words, the world can feel uncertain. This uncertainty is not a small discomfort. It can create real anxiety because it makes prediction difficult. Another important aspect is pace. Autistic people often process information either more slowly or more deeply than those around them. Slow does not mean less intelligent. Deep does not mean distracted. It simply means the mind is working in a different rhythm. A child may need extra time to think before answering a question. An adult may need a pause before responding in conversation. These moments of processing are not hesitation, they are cognitive effort. Because of this, fast paced environments can feel overwhelming. A noisy classroom, a crowded workplace, a quick social exchange. All of this demand rapid interpretation of words, expressions, gestures, and changes in tone. When too much information arrives at once, the autistic brain may struggle to filter what is important from what is not. Everything comes in with equal intensity. This can lead to overload, confusion, or withdrawal, not because the person does not understand, but because the information has arrived faster than it can be organized. Information processing differences also shape how autistic people learn. Many autistic individuals prefer clear rules, structured tasks, and predictable routines. They learn through repetition, precision, and deep focus. Ambiguous tasks or open ended instructions can feel confusing because they require constant interpretation of shifting expectations. On the other hand, tasks that reward accuracy, pattern recognition, or detailed attention can feel energizing and natural. These processing differences also influence social interactions. Conversations require rapid understanding of language, expressions, tone, and timing. For autistic people, processing these layers simultaneously can feel like trying to solve several puzzles at once. They may focus on the literal meaning of words and miss the emotional tone. They may interpret a phrase exactly as spoken, unaware that a hidden message or social expectation is embedded within it. This is not a lack of interest. It is simply a different way of navigating communication. Another important feature of autistic information processing is difficulty generalizing across situations. A child may learn a skill in one context but struggle to apply it elsewhere. An adult may understand a rule in one environment but find it less clear in another. This is because each situation brings new details, new expectations, and new sensory input. The autistic mind wants to understand each situation fully before applying what it knows. At the same time, information processing strengths should not be overlooked. Many autistic people notice patterns that others miss. They spot errors quickly. They approach problems with clarity. They bring originality and honesty to conversations. They reflect deeply before responding. When given a space and time, their strengths flourish. Supporting autistic information processing begins with understanding. It means slowing down, using clear communication, reducing unnecessary demands, and giving a space for thinking. It means valuing accuracy over speed. It means recognizing that processing differences are not deficits, but expressions of a different cognitive rhythm. When we honor these rhythms, autistic people feel safer, more confident, and more able to engage fully with the world. They do not have to work against their mind, they can work with it. And when we adapt our communication and expectations, we create a world that is more accessible, more accepting, and more humane. In the coming episodes, we will explore how this information processing differences connect to prediction, uncertainty, and emotional safety. But for now, I hope this episode helps you see that autistic thinking is not behind or ahead, it is simply different, and that difference brings depth, insight, and a unique way of understanding the world. Thank you for listening. This is the William Gomes Podcast. Take care of yourself, stay curious, and I will speak with you again soon.